Alright, what's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of the TMossBoss Show. And in today's episode, here's the thing. I didn't go out and buy the college football. What do they officially call it? Because I just keep calling it the college football game, but I'm like, I know it's like EA College Football 25, I think. EA College Football 25. Here's the thing. I want to say good things about this game, and I do feel like that when it comes down to football games, EA does have it down to a T. Like, no, I can't say that EA, in my opinion, they do come out with the best football games. Like, the controls, they feel like responsive. It doesn't feel laggy and delayed, because that was something that I said that 2K should get involved in. It was either, yeah, I think I did. I said that before in the past, where I was like, 2K should make a football game, but I'm like, with their delayed controls and stuff, like, I don't think that will be good, because it's like when I'm playing like NBA 2K, and then if I'm playing like Madden, and even NBA Live, like it just seems like that EA, the controls is like, it's very like responsive, like the reaction time from when you press a button and you make a move, like it's good, it ain't delayed, and it ain't like, and it's just, with 2K, like, they just, for some reason, they can't do that, and you would think that after all these different games, like, they would have been working on that a long time ago. But I ain't trying to send shots at 2K. I do want to more so talk on College Football 25, because I feel like that this game seemed like that it was just a modded version of Madden. And what I overall mean by that, it's like, it just seems like that if somebody had came out with a college football mod where it switched all the different teams to like college football teams and had college stadiums and all that stuff, like, I did not feel a college experience when playing this game. Now, I very well could go to college in real life, but it's like, I'm not trying to be paying for a college all the way up until I'm 60, 70 years old, and I'm like, oh, I done been out of college for like 30, 40 years, and I'm just now finishing up college or paying for it and things. Like, no, I just want to go out, get me a $70 video game, and get like somewhat of a college experience, Like, I'm not trying to have it where it's just, like, and here's the thing. This was the best possible example that I can give out, where it's like, it should have been that and football. But if you guys had played the video game Bully, I'm not saying that they needed to have the bullying and the attacking the security guards and the students and stuff, but no, they should have it where it's like, you walking around like a college campus. And I'm not saying they need to build it exactly like how every college campus is across the world. Like, they could have just had a default college, and then all they just did was, like, if you decided to go to Alabama, then the college was themed like an Alabama like college and stuff. Or if you decided to go to a college in California, then it's designed like how a college or a California college would be and stuff. Or even if you went to the two colleges out here, then it would be designed like them. And I'm like, fam, I just don't get where it's like, you left all of... I heard a car. Hold on for a second. I heard a truck outside, and I forgot, because like my window, like I never really opened up my window until like recently this year, and then because it's been hot like crazy and stuff, and so I heard a truck outside, and it kind of threw me out of a loop, because I'm like, what is that? Like, it sounded like my window was moving a little bit, and so I'm like, nah, let me go ahead, close it up so I ain't got no distractions and things. But anyways, getting back to what I was talking about. But no, it should have been designed like how the game Bully was, just without like the going around causing violence. But it's like, they should have it where you're walking to different classrooms doing mini games, because it's like, ain't no telling when the next time we'll get a Bully game. So I think that it's like they should have had a actual college experience in that game, not some like, oh, let's just have it where you're just going through a bunch of menus. Because it felt like, here's the thing, I like the gameplay. I like how it feels when you're actually playing the game, and it seems like that if you want to play more of, the football aspect of the game, you gotta play like Ultimate Team or something, And because I started off playing it like where you create a character and then they're going through, college and all that stuff, but it just seems like that they got me more so in the menus than actually playing football. Now, yes, they do have practice, but at the same time, it's like I'm not trying to be sitting on the sidelines for pretty much the whole duration of the game, and I don't get, maybe I need to up the minutes or something, but at the same time I'm like, bruh, it's a video game, like I'm pretty sure it's like, I don't think a person would overall matter, or they wouldn't care if they got them in the game the whole game. I'm like, bro, yes, challenge me. I am trying to be in the whole game. I'm trying to play it and stuff, but it just seems like when I'm more so in the menus than actually in the game, I'm like, fam, that's not fun. I need, play a game so I could just go and click a bunch of different buttons and, not so much as click buttons, but just look through the menu. I played the game so I could actually play football. That's the whole reason of this game being blown up, is because people want to play football, So, yeah, it really confuses me where it's like this game comes out and it's like, fam, I get it. We haven't had a college football game in 10 years, but at the same time, I'm like, fam, you guys had 10 years to really come up with some stuff. I'm saying, like, when you look at games like Red Dead Redemption, and overall, it's like, yeah, Rockstar Games, they're known for making their open world games. I'm trying to think of some other, like, big games. The Crew, Ubisoft, and it's like, you look at them, they're known for making, they make a lot of different open world games. I mean, yeah, you got, the Crew series, you got Ghost Recon, their series, the last two games, the Division series, their two games and stuff, and it's like, yeah, Ubisoft, they're known for their, all their different activities and things, and I'm like, EA, I wonder if EA has ever made an open world game. Because I can't think of anything right now. Has EA made an open, I don't know why I spell open like that, open world game? Yes. Oh, Marvel, Iron Man, and Black, is developing two open world Marvel games. They're developing an Iron Man, a single player third person action adventure game in wow, and a Black Panther game, will be, I'm curious. From It Takes Two to Dead Space, EA offers a compelling lineup with emotional depth. Some players prefer more open world experiences like Anthem, Mercenaries 2, and Mirror Edge, Catalyst. RPG fans, King Dragon, but do they have, like, I was more so looking for a list, like, because I can't think of no games off of the top of my head, but yeah, I guess Anthem, it's like, EA, I'm like, that's something where it's like, even if you gotta hire some developers to make an open world game, EA college football should have been an open world college experience. Like, yeah, no, like, obviously I ain't trying to be the lunchroom lady or a teacher, or but and even if it's like, fam, because just talking on the two like, not career, but like when you're creating a character, just because they have it where you get to create a football player and you create a head coach. How I would have went about that if I'm developing this game, this is just my, imagination, I guess, if I were developing them two games. If they have me playing as the college football player, I'm like, okay, you get signed to a school, you get your classes, you make friends throughout the school, they'll help you, like, so, because they're big on that in the game, where it's like, you have to have, like, an above, average, or just an, I think it can be either average or above average GPA, but they have it where you have to have a high GPA. I'm like, okay, cool. Have it where I'm doing some studying mini games and things, where it's all like, and I'm saying it ain't gotta be like crazy difficult questions and stuff, but it's like, even if they just have like some cut scenes where it's like, if I'm sitting in class and I'm studying, they're all like, it's because you've been studying all this week, like, you passed through class, and then it's like, then it shows if you don't study, then it's like, you're gonna be failing, and then they're like, yeah, you can't you can't play in the game and stuff, and then they should have it where it'll be like some challenges that you could do, where it's like, okay, let me like make up some stuff, study for a little bit, and then then I'm able to play in like this week's game or something. But it's like they should have had it like that, and then you're walking around the campus doing like mini game things. But it should have been more than just like, okay, you go through the menus, do this, and then you go and play football. Like, nah, bro. It should have been like you're walking around. And somebody, actually, no, my friend Jalen Sation, she mentioned it where it was like it should have been the settings like 2K or NBA 2K where it's like it's this open world. But I'm like, obviously you don't have it on no online stuff, because I'm like, yeah, when they do that, it just really makes the game all laggy and weird feeling and stuff. And that's why I'm like, yeah, you know, like EA, you guys got a good thing going on. So I'm like, yeah, it should have just fam. And I'm saying, like, there's so many different things where it's like I feel that it should have been, because I'm pretty sure that there's some college football players where it's all like you ask them that it's like, yeah, they do a lot, you know, where it's like, okay, like let me play a little bit of this sport, you know, to get a little bit like have it where there's like some track and field aspect of the game, or some maybe some other sports and things. But yeah, it's like they very well could have did that. And I'm like, fam, it would have hit. It would have been good. You know, it would have been a lot better than just having it where I'm going through the menus, just pressing random stuff. And it's like, all right. And then, you know, then you play like maybe 2-3 minutes of a football game. That's equivalent to going to a amusement park. You wait in line for like 3-4 hours to get on the ride. And then the ride's like only 2 minutes. And if I want to get back in there, I got to go back in that 2-3 hour line. And I'm like, fam, that ain't fun. You know, it's like, and especially with a game where it's like, if I own this game and stuff, like, yeah, I am playing the 10-hour trial, but it's like, I did want to go out and buy this game, but yeah, it's just, to me, I'm like, fam, I just don't see a reason of buying it if it's like, I'm not really getting a college experience. Like, it should have been more. Hopefully come next year they do that, they make it different if they do decide to come out with another college football game. But yeah, it definitely shouldn't be no you just switching through the menus doing random stuff. Like, nah, bro, it has to be an actual college experience. And then for the college coach, then yeah, they should have it where it's all like, oh, you're teaching a class, and then there's like at times where it's like if you would like just have it on some like random stuff, if like a kid or another teacher, they help you out and it makes you become a better coach or something, like they tell you something, it's like, oh, I'm gonna use that for the next game and things. But it's like, yeah, you know, you're just kind of walking around helping out students. Like it's like one of the college football players come up to you and they're all like, hey coach, can you help me with catches and stuff? And then yeah, it's like then they just have it where you kind of do like some football, like some gameplay with the college student and stuff. So I'm like, oh, okay, cool, you know, go out, help them and things real quick. And yeah, but it's like, and then they should have it where it's like, you know, you're a coach on the sidelines, like actually telling them like, okay, this is the play that you guys gonna do, this and this, that and that. I mean, if they do that, then I'm like, okay, cool. But it's like, for when I was playing it, they just had me going through the menus, and I was like, fam, I'm getting tired of that. And it's like, it shouldn't be no thing where it's all like, you know, I'm having to go through and it's just a menu of like, oh, which college kids to accept. No, have it where it's like this open world settings where college kids are coming up to me and they're all like, hey, I want to play for the team. And then it's all like, you know, you look at their like, you know, record when it comes to being a football player and things, and it's like, oh, okay, then yeah, you know, you're set, like you're hired for the team. Now I know they don't use the word hired, but it's all like, yeah, you're signed to the team and stuff. So but yeah, it's like they could have did more with the game. Like I like it, but it's like they could have did more with the game. Like I am going to play it, but yeah, like again, they could have done more with the game and stuff. And I'm like, because that was something that I was afraid of, that it was just going to pretty much be Madden. And I'm like, that's honestly what it feels like I'm playing. And it's like, and then Madden comes out and it's like, okay, so it's just, you know, the same thing just with the professional teams and stuff. And I'm like, man, you know, it's like you guys done came out with all these Madden games. I'm like, something should have changed. Something should have been different. And it's just really messed up that. And fam, yesterday I was so close to going out and buying the college football game. Like, I was so close. And I was getting ready to buy the deluxe edition. The deluxe edition cost, well, actually, you know what, no. So I was going to go to GameStops, and then I was going to try to just get the code there. And I keep on forgetting that on Xbox, because I have the EA, or I have the Xbox Game Pass Ultimate membership, that I could very well get the game instead for $99.99. I just only got to pay $89.99 for it. So I'm like, oh, well, I could have just did that instead of spending $99.99 for it and stuff. And I'm like, fam, I don't even know why I wasn't thinking of that. But then the guy was like telling me, oh yeah, if you get the college football and the Madden, then you get all these extra points, and that's a deal and all that stuff. He was like, I'm even thinking about buying it. And fam, I was so close to buying it, bruh. I mean, I was extremely close, but yeah, overall though, it was like, I don't know what those guys was trying to do, because they was like, oh, if you pre-order it, and I'm like, no, I don't want the disc. Like, I want to get a digital code and stuff. And then they're saying like I'm gonna have to like come back up there just to get the code, and I'm like, nah, bro, I ain't even trying to do all that. I'll just go and get the game digitally off of my Xbox or PlayStation. And then I went on PlayStation and seen that there was part of the EA Play and stuff, or you could play a trial of it. And so then that's when I went on the Xbox, and then they was like, oh yeah, you get like a 10-hour trial when you're signed up to EA Play. So I was like, that's how I've been playing it, So, but yeah, man, I just hope that. I mean, if they do this, well, I guarantee and promise you they'll probably have it on some. They should just have it where it's like, the game, it's a update, and it ain't no like, oh, they're just coming out with because I'm not trying to keep going back and forth to the store buying a video game. It's like, fam, just have it where it's like, this is the one time when this game comes out, and then next year they just update it to where it says EA College Football 26. But I'm saying though, they need to have some open world stuff, so you're having a actual college experience, where it's all like, oh, some of one of your friends or a fan of the team, they gave you some football cleats, wear them in this game to get like a little bit of a XP boost and stuff. Like, fam, I'm telling you, like, I guarantee and I promise you, because I am going to do a video version of this, and I think I'm gonna have it where it's all like, I kind of just have it like a little bit more deep in depth with just all the different ideas. But I'm like, that's the one thing that they should have added, was some open world stuff in the game. So, but anyways, with that being said, I will talk to y'all later. Thank you guys for watching and or listening. Stay tuned for the next episode. Like and subscribe if you're viewing this on YouTube. Follow or subscribe viewing this on a podcast streaming service. Thank you guys, and peace.